Hi there, welcome to Spark with Carol the Tarot Reader, a place where we talk about entrepreneurship, life, mindset, and that thing that sparks joy in your life. Now, today, what are we going to talk about today? Today, we're going to be talking about generosity. So, generosity, that's such a good word. Generosity is actually like, girl, if you didn't know, it's the secret to life, right? And I said girl. If you don't identify with that, my bad. Just replace it with whatever it is that you do because I just feel comfortable. That's all. Anyway, what's generosity? Generosity, at the simplest term, it just means to give thanks, to be grateful, right? And to find the good in every moment. And when you really start embodying that, that's when you really start reaping the benefits of generosity. Like, why even practice that? Why even practice giving thanks? And it's just like, because the attitude of gratitude is generosity, right? So if you embody that, you get the opportunity to see the good in everything. And that's amazing. Like, if you have that ability, it's like a superpower, right? It's like you see the good, you could see the good in every moment. It's like, yeah, like, why not? You can do it too. And that's basically like the secret to life, right? So I want to give a little story, right? So I was in the army for 8 years. And when I first got out, um, I was in a I was transitioning basically to take care of my mental health. And that's the reason why I wanted to transition. There was something up with me and I just couldn't figure out what it was, right? But the thing is that during that time frame, I really, really focused on generosity. I don't know where I got it from, where I picked it up from. It wasn't like innate in me, you know? I just knew that there was something that had to shift. I had to get myself out of that funk because I was not in a good place. And so what I started doing was I just started waking up and just saying thank you, like, to everything, just everything, whether I meant it or not. And 9 times out of 10, I really didn't even mean it. Like, I just started saying it, just started doing it. I'm grateful that I woke up. Thank you that I woke up. Thank you for the air. The my phone, the blankets, the fact that I feel warm in bed. And the more that I started embodying these things that really did matter to me, like the fact that I had a warm bed, like, to me personally, is a really big thing for me because of my background, where I came from. And like, is one of the reasons why I joined the service. I wanted a warm bed. I wanted an education. And I saw it as a way in order for me to achieve these things. And I was able to, right? But the thing is that once I started practicing this generosity, like, eventually I was able to see the good in things. So I just started, thank you to this, thank you to that, thank you to, it wasn't until I got in my car that I really, really felt it. I said, thank you to my car. I had a Nissan Altima that brought me so much freedom, confidence, and like that ability where, like, you got this. And it's something tangible. It's a material thing, right? But the reason why it did that to me was because it was mine. It was something that I felt that nobody could take away from me. I owned it. It was fully paid off. There was no debt tied to that. And that was a really big accomplishment for myself because it was something that I really focused on and wanted for myself, right? And once I really felt that, I was like, I'm really grateful for this car. Like, no, I'm really grateful for this car. And then I started saying, like, thank you for my full tank of gas. And I always made sure I had a full tank of gas. I never left. Once I started seeing it like halfway, I would just fill it back up. I would never let it hit empty. I never wanted my soul to feel empty, to feel that gas felt like that, or have that conversation where, like, oh, where the market's at, or, you know what I mean, how high the gas price is at. I live in California, so I would stay stressed if I was constantly worried about the gas prices, like, for real. So anyway, like, I just told myself gas is not something that I am going to worry about. So I embodied that feeling of gratefulness, right? And it really did something to me where, did it change the gas prices? No. Did it mean that I didn't have to work for that somehow was just gifted gas on a yearly basis or monthly basis or daily? No, I still have to work and do all these things. But the thing is that the way that I paid attention to it, the way that I saw it, I didn't see it as something that was depleting or something that was like negative or something that was like, fuck, like, how, like, because it could do something to your soul, especially when you're trying to get from point A to point B and you can't, right? But when you embody a different type of perspective, that added, what it does is that it sets you up for two different things. It sets you up so that you have the ability to receive and to give, right? Because when you start giving thanks, you say thank you to this, thank you to that. And then when you really start embodying that feeling of actually feeling grateful and happy that you have whatever that is, then it just opens you up to receive that thing that you're happy for, right? So it doesn't matter what it is. For me, it was gas. It literally made me feel happy. And it not only was I able to give thanks, but I was able to receive that joy of having a full tank of gas. That's what it means to receive. Sometimes people think that when you receive, you're receiving something tangible, something that's like monetary all the time. It's like, no, sometimes you're receiving an actual feeling. And that feeling is rich. Like, because it's real and it's raw. That's a rich feeling, to feel grateful and happy and joy and contentment in that thing that it is that you have, see, own, whatever it is. Or I don't know, it could be something simple as breakfast. But it opens up your door to just a beautiful life. And that's what generosity is, to its simplest term. So prepare yourself to receive as you give. So practice generosity. And that is today's mindset message. Yeah, practice generosity, and because it will bring you grace and strength and beautiful things in your life. So don't be scared of that spark that you know how to spread in this world. All right, bye.